To Zarcast. Finally, we get some games. Sorry about the delay. Unfortunately for us, the round of 16 and the round of 8 were both non-attendant, so the quarterfinals is where it's going to have to start from tonight's stream. The two teams we've got Security and Wannabe MVP. Security are the other team from Armada. SWAT actually didn't show this tournament, so we're going to have a different winner. One of the MVP, obviously popular. They've been quite well performance, to be honest, in the last few weeks. But we'll get to see the new guys in the block. The teams, we've got 9v9 at the moment actually. 2 Frost Witches, 2 Tanks, 1 Berserker, 1 Paladin, 1 Sapper, 1 Gunner, 1 Sister of Fire for, I believe this is team, I don't know which team it is, I'll find out though. Team MVP. And meanwhile on Team Security we have a Inquisitor, 2 Tanks, 1 Berserker, 2 Frost Witches, 1 Sister of Fire, 1 Gunner and 1 Paladin. So MVP first to the stage here. We have some supportive fire coming from Armada. Oh, I want to call them Security. Obviously at the start of the game, whenever you die you have to wait until the point is actually captured, meaning that eventually someone is going to take control of it. So it's as much a battle of attrition as it is for control. Looks as though MVP are looking to catch this first one. Oh, a nice chain there from Cholok. Securing their first Skyfire goes out. Now that is going to be Team Securities there, so that's going to help massively on the damage on MVP. But it does look as though most of MVP are alive. We have 4 dead, and well, 4 dead on both sides actually. It seems as though MVP have more composure in terms of the map. Yeah, a little bit of lag spike there. One of the Berserkers goes down, and the point is looking it's going to be captured by MVP to start with. So they are first on the scoreboard. Good chaining again there. The Paladin Naddox having to run away. Some good looking gear. Now we do see the reinforcements coming in from Security. As MVP set up the base, Trigger bunks to the back line there. He was able to get any sort of damage on before he goes down, fortunately not. MVP already building up their defences as well in the map as the first door goes up. Oh, the second door's already up as well. It looks as though the majority of Security are bashing that door. It's actually going to go really low. And that's a 200-second delay as they now come through onto the platform there. Tesla Call and the Gunner up there. Grinder with a very good gun placement there onto the to the front line of that Security team. We do see 10 members now onto the Security team and still only 9 for MVP. It's going to make it a little bit disadvantaged, but MVP are the first ones to score. A Steam Hammer now goes down as well. It's going to interrupt any casts from the Frost Witches. Stop them channeling that ice as fast. Obviously in the range that is. Meanwhile we do have the Tesla coils of Druga making work there. Security not really getting much in terms of ground against MVP. They do seem to be sluggers running, but we do have Rockstrike of Wannabe MVP disrupting those reinforcements. You do have the first Inquisitor there just jumping in the base, trying to go on that Paladin and disrupt him from healing, but he's able to regain his composure and get back into supporting. Looks like MVP just dancing around the reinforcements at the moment. A good chain there, actually getting thin ice. They're able to compile onto him. So he goes down there. Now we do have Grinder reinforcing his gun there and setting up onto the reinforcements coming up from the main hill there. So we do also see Angel from MVP. We do have a 10v10 now actually as Angel joins the game. I was going to say I didn't realise there was an Inquisitor there for Wannabe MVP. We do have some actually very good chains there going onto those Frost Witches from the tank, so going to keep an eye on them. Yes, unfortunately I do have a cold, so maybe a few coughs and sneezes in the cast, but I'll try and keep them down. We have seen very good composure from MVP as a Skyfire actually does go down onto the majority of the structures for Grinder there, so he's going to have to rebuild that base once the Skyfire is down. He's going to be standing strong still, however, but there he goes. Just as the Skyfire runs out, he's going to have to run around and try and dodge the backup from security, as they do look to be getting some ground on there now, but they do have a problem now with Angel taking down Drugger there actually. You're doing a great job on disrupting those reinforcements and picking off key targets to help MVP succeed victory. We have the first Tesla coil coming up, proximity mine and a trap there for the one side entrance, and he builds the 2 more Tesla coils and a nice even spread in the base. They're both being denied access even to the majority of the platform, but we do see the Inquisitor being taken out but being able to disrupt that gun build, so he's trying to might have to wait for a bit more mana to get his second gun on the go. Well, we do see him setting himself up there. Here comes the next gun, and there is another Skyfire. I think this time it may be Wannabe MVPs, because that is a very weird placement there. We do have some tank in the background there, trying to just cause as much attention to himself. So looks like we can get some momentum. We do have the Inquisitors find out, but meanwhile Angel is going to try and take down the Sister of Fire there of Kramos, and he manages to do so while under attack from the Inquisitor of security, and Angel just like he gets away. He may have spotted that reinforcement, very sneakily placed there actually, out of the line of sight of the gunner and out of line of sight of most of the tube. There's some good spikes there, I'm not sure of that ability, but it looks interesting indeed. Steam Hammer now back up as well, being protected by that barrier, and 2 traps in there. You see a Frost Witch ending her life. So those security do have a good rush onto this platform now, but MVP just falling behind them. As we do see the reinforcements trickling from security, they are trying to make a spread for both these bases as we go down now. Actually, the wall has been rebuilt, so the Inquisitor is going to take a long time trying to get through this door, so he might look to turn around and go somewhere else. Meanwhile, spectators will just fly nicely through the gap to the other reinforcement. Did you find edge actually? Maybe not to get a hit off there, but the gunner is MIA from his base. Oh, he's building another Tesla coil. One of them did get destroyed, unfortunately for him. Building some more defense for that Steam Hammer as well. Oh, he's building up the health restore Clappy. One of my most favourite abilities in the game, just because of his crazy eyes. Do you see Drugger trying to take out Grinder? Right, some good support damage onto that. No one spots the Inquisitor while he runs up there, so we might get a little bit of an interesting fight there. He looks to take out the Frost Witch, but she's quick onto the defense. And she'll have to regroup. Takes a pot, gets back into that stealth zone. Let's see what he's doing. Try and take down the other Frost Witch now, but gets quickly spotted by the tank there. And he gets some maxed against that Brazier and taken out. Calling for the old mids there from Trolloc. Another Skyfire gets on, looks like it's from Labella this time. We do see security of Armada struggling. The GG's called very early there. MVP are looking incredibly strong in this game. We're up to 450 now. Only 50 points remain in this game. And the base still is incredibly strong for MVP. 3 Tesla coils, the tower recovery, the steam hammer and the gunner all firing into the reinforcements. And meanwhile, we do have the disruptions coming from Angel. He's doing an incredible job, although he does die there. This might be the final charge for security. We do see them whittle down members of MVP, but themselves get absolutely obliterated. We do see the final Skyfire damage come down of Labella. And that is going to be the game. Quite an easy game there for MVP. Unfortunate for security. They didn't really get any chance to play in the tournament prior to this, unfortunately. As we take a look at the games, both teams didn't turn up for them. So we do have, for our semi-final, we have Pay to Win taking down Merciless. One of the MVP are going to be going up against MVP, so looks like we're spectating that game next. See who's best of the clan. Meanwhile, the other game we have there is First Legion coming up against Romario 1972. A strange name, but I don't mind. Look at the both the teams. Very interesting to see who wins that one. But that's going to be it for this cast. Obviously, we'll be casting the Wannabe MVP versus MVP game next. Only one of them will progress it to the final, unfortunately. There's 2 games. It's going to be on Dwarven Quarry first, and then going to be ended up on Expansive Mists. We'll probably update you on the result of the First Legion versus Romario as well, coming into the next game. But for now, stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next game.